Welcome back to the Morning Blend. Cleansing is one of the most important steps in a good skincare routine, but a recent survey suggests that America's cleansing habits could use some work. Joining us now with that and some other skin sins is board-certified dermatologist Dr. Shari Marchbein. Good morning to you.
Good morning. Thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely. It's hot out. We were talking about makeup earlier in the show today, even looking toward fall. But this time of year when it's hot and it's humid and there's a lot of extremes in temperatures, why is it so important that we take care of our skin?
Yeah, you know, winter, and you guys are in Milwaukee, so I know y'all have harsh winters like we do in New York, but we often think about winter as the time of year that we should change up our skincare routine, but we need to do it in the summer as well. Summer is the time that we spend the most amount of time outside, and the sun can take a toll on us. So between the heat, the humidity, sweating, we're often, I hope, wearing lots of sunscreen this time of year. We see a lot of clogged pores, a lot of acne breakouts, and then the sun itself can be very drying on the skin. And so it's very important to have a great comprehensive skincare routine, and that always starts with gentle cleansing.
And are there certain things that you suggest we avoid when it comes to cleansing?
Yes, there are definitely certain no-nos. So what's astonishing to me is that in a recent survey conducted by Cerave, 55% of Americans do not cleanse their skin, their face at all. So not even once. They go to sleep with makeup on at all, 55% of Americans. So we're not doing as good of a job as we think or that we should be. And of the ones who are cleansing, about half of them don't use a cleanser that's actually geared towards the face. So they'll use something like hand soap or shampoo or conditioner, which we know, of course, has the wrong ingredients, right? We need to find ingredients and use ingredients that are geared for the facial skin, not body or hair. So just as bad as underwashing is overwashing. So we know as dermatologists that if you wash your skin more than twice a day, can actually contribute to acne breakouts and can also really strip the skin of those healthy fats and moisture that we need to maintain a good skin barrier. And so that squeaky clean feeling that so many people love because they feel like they're doing a great job getting off their makeup and washing their face at the end of the day is the wrong feeling. You want your skin to feel moisturized and hydrated. You don't want it to feel squeaky clean. It means that you're using the wrong products or you're doing too much of it. And then lastly, water alone is not enough. You need a gentle cleanser for the face twice a day. Look for ingredients like hyaluronic acid and ceramides. Those are good ingredients that keep moisture in the skin and keep it hydrated. And that's what will be helpful to getting off the dirt, the pollution, bacteria, oil, makeup, sunscreen, all that stuff at the end of the day. So it's really important to not just use water, but you want to make sure that you're doing a gentle cleanser.
All right, so now we know what not to do, and I'm assuming what we should do is use the product that's right next to you there.
Well, what you want to do is you want to make sure that you're using a gentle cleanser twice a day. And I like to do what's called a double cleanse routine. A lot of people have probably heard of this, where you first start by using a cleansing wipe or even micellar water, which are very gentle and get rid of the majority of the dirt and the makeup and sweat. And then you can follow that up with either a foaming cleanser or a creamy cleanser, depending on which you prefer. Cerave Hydrating Cleanser is a great option. And again, you want to look for products that have ceramides and hyaluronic acid because those are good hydrating, moisturizing products, and you can use that whether it's with your cleanser or your moisturizer. You want to make sure that you're using lukewarm water, not hot water. Hot water is also very stripping and drying for the skin. And then you want to moisturize within about 60 seconds of washing the face because we want to seal in that hydration. We don't want that squeaky clean feel. So using a moisturizer that, again, looking for the hyaluronic acid and ceramides in it can be really helpful and keep the skin hydrated and moisturized and kind of supple. And then lastly, what we want to do is make sure that we're putting on a sunscreen with at least a 30 SPF, and it doesn't matter where you live or what the temperature is. It could be winter or summer. You want to look for broad spectrum sunscreen. So that's a sunscreen that blocks against UVA and UVB damaging rays, and apply that every morning before you leave the house. So don't worry about it if it's snowing outside, because again, I know you guys get a lot of snow. Don't worry about that. Make sure that you're putting your sunscreen on because you get those damaging UV rays through clouds and through windows. So those are kind of the key steps in any good skincare routine.
Doctor, thank you so much. We appreciate your time today and telling us how to cleanse and moisturize too. And don't forget the sunscreen. The website again is cerave.com.